Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year.
Happy Hogmanay.
Happy Hogmanay.
So for viewers that might be new this year, can you explain the Hogmanay and what that means in
It's just
Scotland?
what the Scottish people call New Year's Eve.
Right.
Is Hogmanay. And different areas have different
Traditions
with it. In Scotland, or in Shetland rather, it was in the past they would do skelking, which is they would dress up basically like in straw, woven sort of straw concoctions, and go around door to door and see their neighbors and
visit.
And then they had like different traditions, like you didn't want the first person who enters your house to have dark hair.
Oh, I remember Janette Budge talking about that.
Yeah.
You know what? We did a podcast
or they
about
did
Hogmanay.
Want it. I don't have it. I'm so unprepared for this.
But you know what? No, this was off the cuff. So I will link our interview with Janette Budge down below, and people can click over and watch, because she is, from Shetland, and so she explained her family's tradition and what they do on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
And why. And she did talk about the first person that crossed the threshold and good luck or not.
They were supposed to have dark hair,
I think.
But again, Jana just sprung this on me. I didn't prepare myself.
Well,
there are very defined traditions, and Janette's interview covers them. And I think you should all go and watch it, because it really is very interesting.
And I'll put a link down below.
My brain's been on other things this year.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm drinking pink hot chocolate. Good grief.
I'm drinking my mint tea that you sent me for yesterday. It is so delicious.
Nice.
Thank you.
So, Happy New Year. I think my kids have plans with friends, so it'll just be Will and I. And I mean, I don't think we're going to make it till midnight.
Oh, I was like, you're not going to make it?
We're not going to make it till midnight. Although I have to say, I have been making it to midnight pretty much the whole last 4 or 5 days, because it's just lovely to have your kids home. And we've been sitting around the kitchen table in the evening, and Will go off to bed because he's tired and does things all day. And then one or both will, like last night, the rule about how you can't move if a cat is sitting on you.
Oh yeah, you're stuck forever.
Yeah. So last night they're both at the kitchen table, and they each have a cat sleeping on them. So they were kind of hostage.
Where they sleep that night.
So I brought my knitting and sat down at the table, and we all talked. We're just visiting, just telling stories about when they were little and stuff. And it was, yeah.
That's nice. That's lovely.
And they're like, oh, well, we've made you stay up too late. And I'm like, it's fine. I will always stay up with you.
Yeah.
I will never not stay up with them. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, you got to take advantage of that when they want to chat. Yeah. So
you might make it. I definitely will not make it.
It depends if I get into a good show, and whatever. Yeah. We'll see.
I was watching a show the other day with one of my. Oh, we haven't watched the Great British Baking Show, the most recent one yet.
I like.
So my youngest and I were watching it the other day, and I think we made it through 1.5 before I was like snoozing. It was only like 10 o'clock, so I don't know.
I know.
But I was just.
One time when they were home over Thanksgiving, we have like all of the old Nintendos, right? I think the first one we purchased was a Super Nintendo. This would have been 1991-ish. So we don't have the original NES, but we have the Super Nintendo. And then we have all the ones after that. GameCube, Nintendo 64, right? Anyway, so the kids were playing some of those old vintage games, because we have an old TV set up too, like the TV with the big back end, and it's heavy. So we have all that set up too. So they were playing like Link to the Past, Zelda on the Super Nintendo, and I'm watching them, and I'm like, oh, I remember this. You have to go this way in the castle and whatever. Anyway, finally, it's like 10 o'clock, and I start like dozing off, and I feel someone nudge me on the couch, and they're like, Mom, do you need to go to bed? Like, probably. Why? Because you're snoring. I'm like, oh, okay, then yeah, I guess I do. That's okay. It's been really good to have them home.
Yeah.
So they're going to go off to visit their cousins for a few days before, Yeah, so they won't be here for a few days now. They're going to go off to visit some other people and then have a few days back at home before school starts again. So,
Nice. Lovely.
yeah. And then January is filling up a little bit.
Is
I'm
it?
gonna,
What do you
well,
have coming
just
up?
on a personal level, I have some other family coming to visit for a weekend, and then we have a couple of birthdays. Um, but after daily podcasting, honestly, I'm gonna take some time off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the channel will be a little quiet in January. I will say this to people who are watching who are channel members. So you can be a YouTube channel member for like $2.99 a month. And then also I'll say this for my patrons over on patreon.com. I will be doing some members only videos just to catch up because I've kind of neglected that. Not kind of, I have neglected that in December while we've been filming every day. So
Yeah.
I will do some like behind the scenes stuff for patrons and channel members.
Okay.
But the regular videos are going to be sparse in January. And then this, because I'm not sure what's next. I don't know what everybody wants to do. Usually we do a knit along or we do something. I'm considering revisiting Frog It or Finish It in February.
Yeah, that would be good. I could use that.
Because I have a lot of whips.
Yeah. Yeah. We were talking,
I need to make some decisions about my piles.
right? We were talking the other day about I'll just go ahead. I was like, I don't want to talk about it because I don't know what I can say about it yet. But we were talking the other day about the yarn stash restash.
Yeah, that
which I
you
didn't
posted in the
do.
past.
Yeah, I didn't do last year because I was just busy with everything with the degree. And this year, because normally it's between Christmas, it starts the day after Christmas, it goes for 2 weeks and we go through everything and we just organize our stash for the year.
You could repost all that stuff though if people want to do it.
I can't even do that.
You're like, I don't have time for that either. Okay.
So, but I definitely need like a restash situation needs to happen again. So it's not a destash, it's a restash. We're just cleaning things up. Organizing. And so, but I think that, so I'll be going back to Shetland sort of mid-January time, and I'll be there through February. And so when I get back from that, I won't be in school anymore.
You won't be as buried.
I won't be as buried. And so I think if we did it like as a springtime event, an early
spring cleaning.
Spring cleaning kind of thing, I think we'll move it to that. So, ask me about it if I don't say anything about it.
Okay, I will.
March.
So, I'm thinking about Frog It or Finish It for February, where people would simply post, here's my, and you got to be truthful because there's no point if you're not going to be honest with yourself about it. Like if I have 41 whips, I don't know that that's much of an exaggeration. Okay, maybe a little. Probably have 21 at least.
We did that years ago, huh? We started doing
I did. And then make a decision. Do I really want to finish this? And if not, reclaim the yarn. And it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be like tied to this. It can be cleansing to be like, all right, well, this served a purpose at the time because I like knitting. So I was knitting and I liked it at the time. That's good enough. Yeah. You don't have to finish it just because you started it. I keep trying to tell my mother this.
And once you've done it to one or two projects, it gets so much easier.
Frogging, it's ripping. It's therapeutic, man. Yeah. My mother will tell her, if she watches this, she will nod her head. She calls herself a compulsive finisher.
Oh.
She will finish it because she started it because that was ingrained in her generation that you do. Okay, but this became ridiculous. One time she was knitting an entire raglan sweater, crew neck raglan sweater with sock yarn on size 1 needles. Wow. And made herself finish it, even though she knew in the yoke, she's like, I don't really like this. And I'm like, why are you doing this? She finished it. And then like the week after she finishes, she's like, will you help me frog this? And I'm like,
no.
We did. I think one of the kids were home and we were like pulling it out and winding it. I mean, it was like, okay.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom used to have just like containers and containers of half-finished projects
Yeah.
that
So
she didn't get
it
to.
would
So
be really
that's,
nice to sort of clear off my desk.
yeah.
Okay. Like I've been doing the blanket squares. I'm having a thing about like squares of things. And then I have these hexagons. This is a pattern from Isolde Teague, and it's called hexa something. I don't know. They're hexagons. And
Okay.
it's hard to see, but I have, I don't know, probably 7 or 8 of those. And I'm just using up tidbits, but I like it. And then I'm knitting, these are squares for a blanket for my husband, which I need to get done by the end of January because it's his birthday.
It's a lot of squares.
Oh, I know. Squares are satisfying to me because they don't take more than a couple of evenings and then you're like, bam, and this,
When they're done. Yeah,
yeah.
you get the dopamine. But my problem with doing squares is that I hate joining them.
Oh,
It's
I
like
don't mind it.
that's the thing that
I
gets
don't
me is
mind
I
it.
can do as million squares, but then when the time comes to put them together,
I don't mind just slip stitch crocheting them together. I don't mind it.
I don't like that.
Okay. I'm
I
sorry.
don't.
But get someone else to do it. You have offspring.
The
Pay
last
them.
time I did it was for my daughter the year she went off to college.
Uh-huh.
I made her a sweater, or not a sweater, a blanket designed by Donna Smith,
Okay.
squares in DK.
Yeah.
And I survived the experience,
I
but
don't mind it.
I
Yeah.
love knitting the squares. I did not enjoy joining them up.
You got to have a good TV show series or something to get you
Yeah,
through. Yeah.
just plow through it, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So coming up on the channel is not going to be much for January, but maybe we'll do the Frog It or Finish It
I'm gonna finish
February.
it. Yep.
At late February, I'll be at Scenic Stitches in Chattanooga. And then we'll have to decide after that what we want to do as far as a knit along. I'm always up for learning new techniques and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
At that point, you'll be like headed into summer. Like
spring. Yeah.
spring, yeah, but any
Yeah.
project you would work on would like
Well, maybe. Yeah. And
that
then
warmer weather.
March, I'm not sure I'm not traveling much in March, I don't think. But then in April, mid-April, there's a festival in Farmington, Utah called the Great Basin Fiber Arts, and I am teaching there.
Nice.
So I'm adjusting my website. Hopefully my person who does that is going to be after this week when it's New Year's, when the holidays, when she gets back from wherever she is. Hopefully there'll be a section on the menu part at the top of the website that says events and classes, and then like what virtual classes I'll be offering in the spring. And then also like in-person events where I'm going to be.
Mhm.
So that'll be fun.
Nice.
Yeah. I want to offer like some Zoom classes that people can take virtually if they're not able to come to events. You know, I might be able to do
Yeah.
those same classes that I would be doing at an event, do them virtually, like the ladderback jacquard class and the mosaic and the fixture knitting fundamentals and that kind of thing. So
Yep.
brainstorming, different ideas. So we'll see.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yay.
That's sort of what we'll start working on as with SOC as we get into the year. Like quite a few of the rewards were for talk and tickets to events for the thing. So for our online events. So that's we'll start planning those in the new year.
Yeah.
Those events in the new year. And I know like there's only so much space you have on a crowdfunder page
to put things,
to explain things. So it says like the tickets to the talk, tickets to classes sometime, in that first event, but really like we'll honor those free rewards that you earned, like probably all the way through 2027. We'll maintain
that's cool.
of who got those rewards. And so, because also like you're trusting us that the event will happen in 2026, which we're pretty confident about, but that it will also line up with your schedule and what you're able to do. So, so we understand you might not be able to make it to the first event. You can use it through 2027.
Nice.
But we'll be doing, and also like Shetland can be so hard for people to get to.
Yeah.
First of all, it's expensive to get to Shetland. Like if you're coming from the British mainland where it's just one ferry or one flight, it's multiple and it can be quite expensive. And I know like there's people who have sensitivities about like their carbon footprint, who don't want to make the trip for that reason, or they're just not as mobile anymore,
Or they get seasick.
or they get seasick, or they don't have a passport or whatever. And so these online events, we're hoping to make the experts in Shetland more accessible to people.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll be coming
That'll
up
be a lot of fun.
as well.
Cool.
So we'll start planning that. So yeah.
So
that's that online option.
speaking of Shetland designers,
Mm.
today's the day.
Today's the day.
Today's the day.
Pause. I'm gonna do this first though.
Okay. What does a bee use to brush its hair?
And I think I have this one. I mean, it's a honeycomb, right?
Yes.
It's gotta be a honeycomb. A honeycomb. Brilliant. Where's my sticker? Oh, that's for your event, huh?
No, that's
No?
just
I thought that was
no
your
Camp
one.
Camp Stitchwood, Augusta at Camp Stitchwood. She does a lot of national park stickers, so that's Yellowstone. That's
I like that
Yellowstone
one.
with the bison and the Tetons
Nice.
and the yeah.
And then I have Good Hope Vanilla.
Oh, that's a good
And
one.
then,
I really
and
like
honey
that one.
ginseng.
Those two, yes. I
Oh,
really
you
like
got a
those
thumbs
two.
up thing.
I really like those two, by the way.
Good. I'm going to enjoy that. Thank you very much for all my delicious teas that I get to enjoy.
You're
So far, they have
welcome.
all been phenomenal.
Look, should I go or you go?
No, I'm going to go first.
Okay.
Sorry, now that means I'm doing 2 in a row.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to continue grafting.
So
while
if
you do
you're
that.
American, your bag looks like this. If you're one of the non-Americans, you have a different package. I'm going to work with the other stuff first. Okay. So first of all, we have Pete, which is a tray baked dessert that's actually no bake. And the recipe's on the back. This recipe is from Betsy Williamson, who is a lace knitter there. If you have heard of the Betsy Join, that's this Betsy Williamson.
Wow.
So I asked her if she had a tray bake that I could include in the box this year, because Shetland is like, I think we've already talked about how when you go to someone's house, they will feed you tea and a little treat.
Yeah.
But also they have like community teas that you can go to, and it's just like a big buffet of delicious little
things that people bring.
Like this. Yeah. So you'll see on the back, there's like instructions in both types of measurements. And there's also like, it takes digestive biscuits, which we don't really have. You can find them in specialty stores in the US, but graham crackers, you can use graham crackers. So it's like,
see, I always thought a digestive biscuit was a ginger snap because the ginger is good for you in that way. I always thought it was a ginger snap.
It's more like a graham cracker, but like a finer powder, like a finer flour. Okay. I guess. I don't know how to explain it.
It's a finer grain of cracker.
It's not a ginger snap, but the result is very similar. So I have made this using American ingredients, and I've made this using British ingredients, and it is delicious both ways and almost the same exact flavor. So so that's there for people. Nice. We also have a little coaster here.
Oh, that's really sweet.
The same.
Yeah, as the candle lid.
So that's there.
Okay.
You'll have a little pouch. Your pouch might vary, but if you open up the pouch, you have a pin for this year.
Oh, that's cool.
That says Shetland Hogmanay Box 2025, and those are 4 of the colors from the box. I should say all of the colors in this graphic are from
the box.
The colors from the box.
Yeah, that's neat.
And then Andrea from Up House Crafts has done some fabric things for us in the past, but she's gotten into graphic design recently. And so I commissioned her to create a pattern for a tea towel, a design for a tea towel.
Oh, wow.
So you have a Shetland Hogmanay Box tea towel.
That's really pretty.
And again, all of these colors were colors she pulled from
the yarn.
The colors that Mandy used.
Sure.
And if it feels a little weird at first, it's just because they're brand new. You just need to wash it before
Sure.
you
Okay.
use it. Okay. I feel like we need a drum roll or something. So,
Okay.
so our pattern from Olach Designs, which is Mandy Moore, is a little throw.
Oh my word. Look at that.
Using all of the colors that we got. So we are
Oh,
going to knit
wow.
this in the round. At the end, we will cut our knitting so
Okay.
that it opens up, and
Yep.
then we'll pick up around the edges and
And
do Donna's yarn. We'll use Donna's yarn for our
the
edging.
border.
So we have a series of.
That's beautiful.
I know.
What's
Isn't
it
it great?
called? What's it called?
It's called The Colors of Shetland Throw.
That's
And
wonderful.
there's like a stereotype that is not necessarily true that floats around, that Shetland knitters are inspired by the colors of nature around them, which makes no sense because if you look at traditional Fair Isle, it's red, it's yellow, it's blue.
Yeah.
And you look around, it's like those color, it's the landscape is brown. And this is a conversation I had with a very highly respected local knitter there who's like, that has never been true.
Right. So that's beautiful, though.
But Mandy looked around at the boats near her home and the buildings and, all of that. And that's where she drew her inspiration from for this. So it's
that's wonderful.
Pattern.
So let me clarify. The only people that have this pattern currently are the box people.
Yes. Now, starting tomorrow, Mandy will be able to start selling this on her Ravelry store.
Oh,
so
which I will link below.
Yep. If you are interested, you can go and purchase this pattern from Mandy, and you can get all the yarns that you want.
Yeah.
All the yarns that we had, you can use stash, you can change up the colors however you want.
That's beautiful.
With that. So we're going to be knitting this. We'll have check-ins as we knit it.
Okay.
We'll have a check-in for where we'll all hopefully be to the point where we're ready to cut, and we'll cut it together.
And all the people that are doing this in the box, they've all have emails with links to your Facebook group,
they all know how
and
to
the
do
Zooms and all that. Okay. So all those people should be aware of what's going on.
Yep.
That's beautiful.
I don't want to.
No, that's wonderful. Yeah.
The pattern. I'll put my hand over it, but you can see some detail shots there.
That's lovely.
Of the
thing. Wow. That's wonderful.
For this year. And I am excited to get this on the needles. So tomorrow is our first meeting. We'll have a meeting tomorrow afternoon, my time.
On New Year's Day.
Passed on, get started.
Wonderful.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. Day 31.
Okay. What could it be?
I feel like I might know. I can feel it. Yay. Oh, that's wonderful. I was hoping I was going to get the recipe. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's cool. Yay. That's lovely. Look at that. Yay. Oh, that's neat. I don't think I'm going to use that like a tea towel. I think I'm going to put it on my wall.
You could do that. Tea towels are very big in the UK. We don't use them so much in the US, but they're like actively used in the UK.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Yay. Look, the baby kitty's watching.
Oh, can I get that too?
Cool. Well, we always say we're going to try to get together and podcast throughout the year, and then things come up, but maybe we will. You'll just have to stay tuned.
Maybe we will. One year we did it for like 3 months. We managed.
Oh yeah, we did manage to do like January and February, and then we things got busy.
Things got busy, folks.
I know it happens, but maybe we could manage like quarterly.
We'll see. Well, you know where to find Jana. Jana's always going to be here on the YouTube.
Well, and you know where to find you. You're on Instagram. Your links are all down below.
Instagram and Facebook for sure.
Yep. So thank you again for doing this with me.
Hey, thank you for doing it. I just showed up and talked every day.
That's
I
all right.
definitely had the easier part of this.
That's
So
okay. That's all right. So stay tuned.
yeah.
And I wish you a happy new year.
Happy New Year to you and to everybody.
Yay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.